And, organizations are coming with this slogan, transformation. We are all about transformation. But what is it transformation for you? Tell me, it's transformation for you kind of implementing AI or installing and go live with it and forget about the rest? I think transformation really happened when people actually change behavior, embrace the mission, and understand where they are going towards, even if that will require and will probably require changes on the job that they have done forever. That's how I see transformation. But for some organizations and leader, transformation is just go with AI, whatever it takes. I don't know where we're going, but go with it.
Yeah, I think that what's happening is we're getting a lot of these high level, individuals and companies who don't quite know AI. They're
Hmm.
not technical.
Yeah.
They're just hearing the things, and you have to not listen to the bigwig, AI individuals, because of course they're going to sell everything that they can sell. And
Yeah.
what you really should do is form your own AI committee internally to your company with your business leaders across the company and figure out what's the best cases, what are the best, implementations that we can do for real value, where can our incredible employees that we hired to begin with to give us that competitive edge against another company, what can we do for them to pair them with AI and let them get creative and separate us further? Like, those are the things they really should be doing. But when you get to board levels, when you get to stockholders and they're like, hey, AI says it does all this stuff and makes a lot of money. Why are you guys not doing it? And then it's the pressure, and we're rushing to make bad decisions and timely bad decisions on top of that. I think that's the trickle down effect.
And that's a valid point. This is the nature of business, right? Your board or the owners are putting pressure on you. Go with AI, give me more efficiency, more productivity, right? Tell me how you're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. This is business and we all looking for more efficiencies. We all want that. And I don't think that's what we are debating here. What we're debating here is you, the leader, once you receive the pressure from the board, what are you doing next? That's really what matters next. Everyone is receiving pressure from your bosses, your board, Wall Street. All companies are on this same boat. Install, implement AI, go efficiency, but the how to, it matters more than you think at that time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, if you're in that position and you are seeing, what's happening in the tech market, and it's a challenging time, it's a tough thing to stand up there and go, hey, I know this isn't going to work. Or, if you have the data, you don't want to be the next person on the unemployment line trying to fight amongst, hundreds of thousands of individuals trying to get a job. So then you're kind of forced to carry out something and hope that maybe they see that, but yeah, the numbers didn't work out, and hopefully it's not you that was attached. It's a lot to process and think about. I'm sure that's heavy, to go home. It's heavy to lead a team that you're like, I just have to carry out a bad objective, a bad scenario, and your teams know that. All of my teams could sense and feel like whenever we had to do something that they could kind of see wasn't going to work. And that's where as a leader, you have to kind of like, yes, we have to carry this out. We've been asked to do things. We all have bosses at the end of the day. If we can come up with another scenario as we're doing this that might help later, maybe we pitch that, but we have to kind of lead what's asked at the end of the day. And that's tough.
It's tough.